All right, what's up, everybody? Um, Kind of didn't know what I was gonna do a video on, but I know I wanted to do one. But after talking to a couple of people, texting and everything, trying to figure out something to talk about, my boy Token was like, talk about long distance relationships or dating or making it work, how it's gonna work, all of that. Now, boy, that's a big topic. So many different things to hit on. So I'm gonna be kind of random with it, but hopefully you stay with me as I just state how I feel about it. Personally, long distance relationships don't work for me. Have I done them? Absolutely. That's how I know they don't work for me. Um, when I was younger, I felt like maybe it was best to date long distance because you get a better chance to really get to know the other person. So far as talking to them all the time, it's not so much of the physical. And for somebody like me, I think it was also about the convenience of still having my life and then still having, I guess, um, that emotional comfort, what have you, through the phone. So for a while, it was cool. I actually kind of preferred long distance dating for a while just because of that. Now that I'm older, I take a lot of things into play considering dating, period, let alone if it was going to be long distance. Um, I guess a couple of things that you have to really think about is ultimately what is the plan? What's the goal? Because, I mean, let's say I'm here and you're in New York, whatever. Oh, I'm in Atlanta, by the way. So it's like you have to think about, like, realistically, how often are you going to see each other? How long is that going to be enough for you? So let's say you say we're going to see each other twice a month. Okay, so can you honestly say that that's going to be enough? As time goes by, feelings start to develop. So does attachment. Is that still going to be enough? You got to think about the cost. Is this going to be affordable? Can I really afford this? Um, are you willing to make that kind of financial investment without any resentments in the end? The thing that I used to look at in the past when dating somebody long distance was, would I be willing to relocate? Would they be willing to relocate? Would we be willing to relocate? And in the same breath of doing that, you have to ask yourself, how would I feel if I relocated and it didn't work? Nothing's guaranteed. We all hope for the best, wish that it would work out, but that's not promised. So those are like a couple of things that you have to think about. Um, I have friends that have met friends in another city, another state, and they like each other. And I guess these are some of the questions that they're asking themselves now, or that they may want to ask themselves. Um, some people say you don't limit love to your zip code. Like here in Atlanta, people won't date you. Like if they live in the perimeter, like in the city, and you're outside the perimeter, you got some people here that won't even date you. So it's crazy. I mean, to each his own. But ultimately, I mean, the main thing is if you're really shooting to be together, are you going to be really, really, really willing to do what it takes? And that's somebody's gonna have to relocate. Somebody's gonna have to move. Um, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I've done it before, like I said, and actually, it was cool. but I was also younger, and my needs wasn't what they are now. And I think a lot of people also, in a sense, like to get close to the fire, but don't want to be burnt, so to say. So it's kind of like with the long distance relationship, you get, to be emotional, like so far as um, smiling when you get their text or phone call, sending pictures, maybe videos. I don't know if you like that, but you get to do a lot of things that feel close to the full package of being in a relationship or having somebody. But with the distance, it's also like you get to still live your single life. Like you're not inconvenienced. You still can go to work overtime if you want to, go to the gym when you want to. You get to do all these things. You don't have to worry about it and say, oh, well, I need to be home by this time because we're planning to go to the movies. Or, we're going to meet up, we're going to do this, that, or the other. You don't have to worry about that. It's kind of, you're free to do what you want, and everything you have is via phone, email, cam, whatever. So, those are the things that, to me, when it comes to long distance relationship, that you have to really think about. You have to really, really think about it. And I don't think that most people like to be realistic. Anything is possible, yes. Could it work? Possibly, yes. Um, but you have to really think about, what all this entails, what all this will bring. What are you gonna do those days that you have a bad day and you just want to be held, or you just want to hold someone, or you know what I'm saying? You want to cuddle up and go to bed, or what have you. Is this really gonna be enough? Where you have to wait till the weekend, or you have to wait 2 weeks, or now you're at once a month. Finances maybe a little shorter this month, and you're not able to see each other as planned, or there may be a month go by where you don't. Are you really prepared for all of this? It's just a couple things to ask yourself. I'm not trying to rain on nobody's parade. By all means, do you? But this is just what I think about it. So feel free to come in and tell me what you think. Say what you got to say. All right, babies.